Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition. For a second, I considered just not doing it.
Wait for it.
I'm going to start doing that.
That will be expecting
no. Okay, I'll have some announcements and a recap. Before we get into any of that, we'll do a quick round of player introductions. Nick, do you want to go ahead and start that off?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nick. I play Embers of Bright Ash, the Tabaxi Sunfall Monk.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Lady Elwyn Amalus, who is an elvish Circle of the Land druid.
Hello, I'm Melissa, and I play Tuppence Wiseacre, who is an amazing pixie bard.
Hi, I'm Zach. I play Vert, the Changeling Armor Artificer.
Thank you, everyone. Those announcements real quick. We premiere our episodes on YouTube on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. However, this is our last one for the year due to holiday things. So yeah, we'll be back with more of this in January. Until then, sorry, you're going to have to wait. Throughout the show, we use a variety of custom items, as well as a custom pixie lineage and custom monsters and all of that, so be aware of that as you're watching. The character portraits, which you'll see all over the layout, were drawn by a variety of artists, so if you like any of them, go ahead and check out the description for information about those artists and where you can go to support them. If you need a refresher on anything that's going on in the campaign, we have a campaign wiki at World Anvil. So you can go there for a quick download on what's going on. You can also check the video description for links and information about everything I just mentioned and more, including some links to some Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate resources. Finally, you can follow us on co-host at Antiheroes, and we just hope you enjoy the show, share with your friends, and come back to watch some more. Now let's go ahead and roll the intro video and get playing so you guys can stop throwing stuff at each other while I'm doing announcements. Welcome back. Previously on Antiheroes Anonymous, the Silver Seekers have entered the Feywild to find a fairy dragon named Nim. Once the pet of Lord Mistralath, the prior owner of the Seekers' Keep in Amberhearth, Nim retreated to the Keep's counterpart in her home plane after his death. Tuppence is currently hoping to recruit Nim to sing the Concerto of Cleaving, but the dragon's sorrow is so profound that it has warped the keep around her, preventing Tuppence's magic from working at all. Quelling the embodiments of Nim's grief seems to be helping, and Tuppence has some of her abilities back. But the manifestation of anger that the party now faces on the roof garden could be the deadliest foe yet.
Oh, snap.
Song's too long to let it play out. We'll stop it there.
You did pretty good, though.
Yep. I don't time it as well as you do.
Well.
To reset the scene for you, you had just ascended the spiral staircases on the corners of the keep up to the rooftop garden area where you were greeted by the sight of this dead yet somehow overgrown with thorns twisted version of the garden from your keep back home. But the most distressing sight of all were the bodies of the redcaps that littered the ground here and there as you kind of peeked out onto the roof. And Elwyn, with her superior dark vision, just managed to catch a glimpse of a horrible creature through one window and out another window of this central music room on top of the roof. This creature with its tall, bulky, almost bulbous in some ways body, two grotesque heads coming out of the same torso, one of them draconic, clearly a manifestation of Nim herself, the other one some desecrated and disgusting looking elvish man who you recognize as Lord Mistralath. Its two hooked hands currently busy at the work of tearing apart the body of a red cat with ferocity. And Elwyn, as you catch a sight of it, just a second. I should actually start music.
Wait for it.
We shop music.
I don't have the Wii Shop music.
Or a license to play it. Stop singing.
Where did my music go? Oh, that's why. There it is. Elwyn, as you catch sight of it, a new emotion flows over you, just as with the previous manifestation of Nim's grief. But this one feels a little different. It's as if this one that you're now feeling is the dark undercurrent that ran beneath the rest when you felt her loss and her sorrow and her loneliness. This anger was pulsing beneath those, though you didn't realize it at the time. You feel intrinsically that it's her anger at the Empire for having killed her best friend, at the world for continuing to turn without him in it, and at him himself for sending her away and not allowing her to choose to die with him if she wanted. And this fury just assaults you and hangs over you, oppressive.
Oh, I'm so angry I can't even look at him right now. Just turn around. They're also covered in blood.
They're just red caps.
No, the next creature.
It's here.
It's in there.
All right. Well, what do we
Makes me
do?
so angry. This is just... I can't believe what's happening here.
To clarify, it doesn't change your emotions per se, it's just...
But I am angry.
Yeah.
He killed a lot of red caps.
All right. Well, what's the play?
This one looks dangerous. We have to
Did
be
you say
careful.
how big it was?
I mean, in game terms, it's medium, so it's like
Okay.
at the upper... It's probably about Embers' height, but it is bulkier and wider than Embers.
What was the last?
Especially right now.
Tell me, what
While
was
you're just soaking wet.
the last rule that was on the door? I know. Your face.
I can find it for you.
Something about drowning anger in
Oh,
tears?
yeah, because we got confused and we thought we had to go back to the basement, but then we decided to come up to the roof instead.
No singing voice shall echo in these halls again, for I can do naught but sob, and no tears can quench my anger.
So we saw the tears filling up the basement. Do we need to guide this thing down to the?
Well, it worked once.
Sure
Might work again.
It's a long way to bring it down, but I guess it's just this one staircase, right? Right?
Yeah.
The spiral staircase does run all the way
Yeah.
down.
So we
Yeah.
just have to...
Lure it.
Oh boy.
I wonder how this one's going to be lured. Maybe water?
Right. Something like that.
Well, maybe.
We could-
Can you make it right now?
Well-
in here?
I wonder if we can.
Do we need some kind of endless liquid?
Mayonnaise? I mean,
Maybe.
no. I was thinking.
I know what you were thinking.
Oh,
Alchemy
that-
gem.
No, I was thinking that we could get some containers and get some of that
Get your mind
pure
off your
water.
work.
Sorry, what?
Get your mind off your work.
Yeah. Maybe it's just too corrosive, you know? Who knows what kind of
I
acid?
can manipulate the water, so we don't even need buckets. I can probably just grab some and bring it up with shade water. I assume that's something I can do.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want an escort down there? Should we all go?
Oh no.
Well, the last time I went down there by myself, it didn't end very well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, probably. But as long as I don't go into the water.
Dog farts.
Dog farts.
It's really bad.
Liz.
Don't worry over this way.
Roll initiative, you two.
Dexterity saving.
Here you have it. You're done.
Constitution saving throw.
I get those every day.
Oh, good. No, it's working. Ugh.
Okay, we
I'm gonna
digress.
take
Yeah, I think I should have an escort. But maybe one of y'all should stay up here and keep an eye on him so we know where he's at.
I'll stay.
Should
Okay.
we try to find a safe path to him first?
I'm guessing the door is still there, right? Or something? Or is
Well, I can put you on the map.
All rooms have doors, after all.
they do?
All rooms do have doors. Good callback to season 1 or
Campaign
1,
Yeah.
episode 1.
That's
Yep.
right.
Let me drag you over to the map.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So, if you recall your keep back home, the rooftop is kind of just a wide open walkway, exposed to the air, except there's this central structure in the middle that houses a music room. And you know that there are 2 entrances to that, one kind of at the northern side on this map, and one kind of on the southern side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all that's up here.
Okay. I'm gonna stay up here and keep watching that thing.
Right, should we at least do like a perimeter check or something? That's a term I heard Torrin say before. Around the outside of this building to make sure there are no more of these red caps wandering around.
Maybe when we get back, we wouldn't want to alert the thing too early, right?
Right, but I also don't want to run into it
Did you guys
Trouble.
close the door?
while we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think so.
None of us said we did.
Because we were trying to keep an eye on
Elwyn, as you're having this conversation, you see the thing come around the corner. As if it is...
in the building.
No, it's on the outside ring. Like, you saw it through the window on the left side of the building and out the window on the bottom side.
So I saw it,
was,
pass around.
yeah, it was
so
on
it's
the
not
far
in
side
building.
from
Oh, I
basically.
You
misunderstood.
said, but I also thought it was inside the building.
I can show it to the audiences again. Because why not?
Bleh.
Disgusting.
Never mind. So stay in here, keep watch.
Okay.
And I'll go get some water, I guess.
I'll come with you.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna make a stealth check to keep out of sight of this thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that stealth check.
And Bert and I will go downstairs. I forgot. Oh, you're Rook right now.
Yeah.
That's right. Rook and I will go downstairs.
You're a rook again?
Yes.
Oh no.
With a natural 1.
Okay. Embers kind of hunkers down against
Shoot,
the...
Which
could've-
is a 9,
Oh, I
know,
guess
but
I could have given you pass without trace before
You
I
could have
left.
done.
yeah, but I rolled it
But
already.
I didn't say that I did.
I didn't think I needed.
I'm just trying to remember where on here passive perception is. I never seem to find it on the monster stat box
yeah,
when
it's
I
like-
need it.
Under the stats,
Senses.
under the
Skill?
Just says it's... Oh, okay, I see. There it is. Gotcha. Okay. Found it. Yeah, Embers kind of hunkers down against the back wall of this little turret that you're in. And the door's still open? None of you have closed it.
I need to keep an eye out.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. And then the rest of you are heading down.
Are you coming with us, or are you staying with...
I'll stay up here and I'll hover to just kind of keep a bigger lookout, bigger scope.
You're gonna go outside the room and up into the open air?
Well, I thought that's where we are on
No,
our
We're in that little building
Yeah.
with the staircase.
You see where
In
we
the
are
corner.
up there.
That little covered
Okay, so
building.
that's covered. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather be out and hovering above
Okay.
on one of the walkways.
I can put you out there.
I want everything to look up after all.
That light would
Are you also
update.
trying to be stealthy?
Mm-hmm.
You probably do better than I did.
But I guess maybe light doesn't update unless it's vert, huh? That's
Oh.
annoying.
That's interesting.
I tried to give everyone vision from everyone.
You can just put me where Tuppence is, then?
Yeah,
As a placeholder.
vert is tuppence for now. Yeah, that's so weird. That is weird. Okay. And we will hide Elwyn and tuppence. Well, we can just
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll put tuppence out here with vert.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Embers kind of hunkers down against the back wall, and the rest of you, Vert and Elwyn, head downstairs to grab some water. It's not a super long trip, because you just have to go down the spiral staircase 2 levels, and then there's that broken section of floor where you can pull water up from. And you can see those hands that emerge from the walls down there. They are out and kind of searching around for prey in the water. But yes,
Stick
you're
my
able
tongue
to
out at it.
shape some water, and I don't know how much you could carry, but like
A 5-foot cube, I guess.
well, yeah,
Although I don't know if I would take a whole 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
I'd probably take an armful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to be actually holding on to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a 2-foot cube, maybe.
Okay.
well, you're able to do that
Or-
easy enough, and you start making your way back up, and we'll see what you hear. Tuppence, as you kind of duck out onto the roof and go up into the air, are you trying to be sneaky about
Yeah.
it? Okay, I need a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a 5.
A 5.
Guys,
Okay. Let me just check something real quick.
We're not a stealth team.
the only
I would
thing,
be.
I know.
the only thing that has a lower passive
You
perception
also-
than that is like a wooden box.
You're also not meant to be a good talker.
It's
and
true.
yet.
I'm, I guess I'm just so giddy to be able to fly again. I can't help going.
Let's not forget that you are not tiny here, so you're much
Yeah.
harder to hide
Yeah.
than here.
This is true. This creature, as you duck out of the room, Tuppence, you make eye contact with it.
Oh my god!
It sees you, and
With
it
which
becomes with both heads, and it begins lumbering, almost like using its claws or its hooked hands as like 2 other feet, just like hunched over and lumbers straight towards you. It's unable to reach you before you manage to get up into the air, but you know that it saw you, and it is now right up against the so much trouble with this map today. Right up against the edge of these like a what do I call this earlier? Like this tower, this watchtower guard turret thing that you're in. In Embers, you can hear its ragged breathing from the other side of the wall.
Well,
Tuppence, what do you do while you're up in the air there?
Oh, and hurry! It's coming!
I'm just gonna scream.
You can probably faintly hear that from down below,
Oh my gosh.
but after Tuppence, after you shout that, it moves forward just a little bit and manages to, one of its head, the one that's Lord Mistralath,
Mhm.
kind of turns independent of the other one that's watching Tuppence and peers into the turret and sees Embers.
Oh no.
And we need to roll initiative.
Oh gosh.
Um,
I assume us too.
Maybe I don't
yes,
roll
it'll
initiative
probably
this time.
take you a round to get up there.
Yeah, it's not Baldur's Gate rules where if they don't go, we can just run up and then swing off that.
Yeah, I think you'll miss 1 round.
Okay, that's fine.
Just dashing up the stairs.
Dashing up this.
I was just thinking,
It is Christmas.
Okay. How did Embers do?
13.
And I almost gave you 23. Elwyn?
Oh, 8.
Bert?
Also 8.
Aw.
These
Tuppence?
15.
15. Okay.
Mr. Lassenden, looking at embers.
You're up here on the roof. Trembling.
Trying to run away. But it's Jesus, I don't know.
Now
All
it's
right.
gonna play.
As both of you lock eye contact with it, that feeling, the same feeling that Elwyn felt, settles over you, and you just feel the rage, the fury. And
Should actually
Tuppence, you are the first thing to act. First person.
rage. Dr. Brett.
So I can do whatever.
Yeah, I'm first to go, so lucky.
I'm still unsure of what spells I can do because I don't have the roll on it.
Gotta deal with this guy.
So I'm just gonna hold an action to hurt it with a dagger if it comes my way.
Alright, you're up in the air at the moment. How high up do you want to be, by the way?
We said it's medium, so maybe like out of its reach.
Okay. On your one flight, I guess your flight speed's 30? Is that right? Yeah, so you could have gone up 30
Okay.
if you want to be up that high. Alright then. Its turn comes around next.
Oh, and it's sandwiched between us.
It looks at Tuppence out of its reach, and the other head, the Mistralath one, roars. And it comes around the corner, right up next to Embers.
Okay.
I mean, it's where we want it, right?
Sure.
Push it down the stairs.
And it will make some attacks.
So shit down the stairs.
Watch it tumble down.
One of these will miss with a 15. The other one will hit with a 26.
Yes.
You take 16 piercing damage from it
Okay.
as it just roars in your face. And then it's your turn, Embers.
I didn't still have 10 HP, did I? Is there a reason why I would have?
I think
Yeah, from
you-
his thing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Alright, then I took one damage.
Yep. I do think, yeah, Vert gave everyone temp HP at the end of the short rest.
Yeah.
You guys took a short rest.
No, I think I used the my spell
Vigil.
or vitality
that's right,
to heal
that's
us all, and then you gave us 10 HP.
Embers is going to use her action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and run downstairs. Let's say just to the first floor. And call down, plans changing!
So you go one floor down to the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So what are
Elwyn and Vert. The water is in the basement, but there's a hole. There's like a hole where the floor caved in on the
Right.
first floor, where
But
you
it-
could grab the water without going to the basement.
Right.
That's the hole that I
Be
picked.
careful.
Sorry.
I mean, we could just grab it straight from the stairwell, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Could also do
That's what I was thinking we were gonna do.
as well.
Elwyn and Vert, it's your turn.
Oh, but we are just
Dashing up.
So do we meet up with embers?
Yeah, you would see embers on your way up, basically.
Okay.
I don't
Right.
think we would go
Yes.
that much farther.
Yeah.
but
Well,
just-
embers stopped on the second floor. So do you want to go up to the third or no?
How?
No, I wouldn't if I see embers stopping.
Yeah.
But just
How-
like, what's happening? Is it this coming this way?
It might be coming from me. I don't know what it's gonna do.
How far away can you actually hold the water from you?
I don't know, because this is kind of a fringe case for shape water. I can move or change the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an action to move it.
I'm going to say, like, as long as you're concentrating on it, you can basically hold it in a 5-foot square next to you.
Oh, so it does have to be right.
It's like adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, this spell is a 30-foot range, but I would imagine that's...
If it's got
When
a
I-
30-foot range, then
Yeah,
yeah,
should-
sure, you can extend it to 30.
Okay.
So maybe you lead with
Yeah,
that
I
by
mean,
quite a
I
ways.
feel like I probably wouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, push
It's like,
the water
is it...
up to the third floor.
Okay.
See if it starts.
I don't want to put it so far that it's out of my view,
Yeah.
though, because I don't
Yeah,
want it to, like,
yeah,
pop
Mm-hmm.
like a bubble and splash,
okay.
and then just...
Whatever you need to do, but yeah.
It's on the third floor. I don't know if it's gonna come after me or Tuppy.
Oh, Is she up there?
She's in the air.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, maybe I will continue up. At least until I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then put the water.
I'm gonna travel right in front of you and kind of just block for you in case it actually just doesn't even
It's
care about
all
the
my
water.
knight in shining eye.
It's extremely perceptive.
It's pretty.
Well, it does have two heads, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Does it get advantage on?
Excellent depth perception.
I mean, like ogres don't and stuff.
Stereo.
You know, they have two, or ettins rather, right? So
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will push the water up next to it.
All right.
And
So you're trying to basically just like whelm it with this water.
I'm not
right?
trying to smack it with the water. I'm just trying to dangle it in front of it like
I
a
see.
carrot on stick.
carrot on a
Um,
stick.
Water
Both
on
of
the
its
stick.
heads turn towards you, and it like pulls one. It like raises one of its hook hands in front of it, and it's got fresh blood on it from where it slashed embers, and it just kind of licks it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty. And I start backing down the stairs.
It's not its turn.
I know.
Tuppence, your friends have fled.
Okay, I'll start heading that way.
Stop stay there! Wake up!
But I just want to see what.
Okay.
So I'll stay at the corner, but in the air.
Yeah, okay.
Same.
Don't draw its attention.
Yeah, don't give it something else to
But
chase.
I am gonna stay out here to make sure that nothing else is coming.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you kind of look from that angle, you can see Elwyn is attempting to lure it with this water that she's waving. And it does seem to have eyes for her, though the dragon head is still trying to crane its neck around the corner to look up at you.
Mm.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, I'm still holding an action.
It charges towards Elwyn.
I guess I could have done a perception check on anything else. But
So I am in front of Elwyn.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, let me actually put you there then.
To try
Then it
in
will
case
charge towards you.
yeah, in case it just disregarded the water completely, I would it's gonna be there.
It does seem to disregard the water and
Crap.
just kind of charge for
Okay.
Vert.
It's a bit, oh no, different plan!
Let's just lead it downstairs.
I don't think either of its attacks hit though, because your AC is higher than 19.
Yes.
You get your shield up, and it is just like there's sparks flying as its hooks like scratch against
Okay.
your shield.
Alright,
That's why he was standing in front of me.
that's right.
I'm like, I gotta concentrate on this thing.
Embers.
Embers calls out, "Everything okay up there? What are we doing?"
Keep going.
Embers keeps going.
Yeah.
Embers goes down to the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's Elwyn's turn.
I'm gonna position myself just like 10 feet down the hallway to the south.
So, let me actually go to that map and put you there.
Well, since it's gonna chase us no matter what, I'm gonna pull the orb above it and then release my hold on it so it rains on the creature.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
You maneuver the orb up swiftly past Vert where he's hunkered with his shield and over this creature's head, and then just
drop it.
so it just rains down on this creature.
Mm-hmm.
When the water touches it, the water almost seems to like start turning into steam, as if this thing is burning hot.
Oh my! Alright. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it needs something a little cooler.
You said it, Sona.
Is it like, it's not like a negative effect for it though, right? Like it's just like, that's just,
You don't know yet.
It's either gonna need much more water or something a little bit colder, but I can't do anything about that this turn, so I'm gonna turn and run.
can we read the rule one more time?
One more time.
I just wanna like, I feel like I'm missing something.
It says, let's see here. "No singing voice shall echo in these halls again, for I can do naught but sob, and no tears can quench my anger." And think we just gotta submerge it in the pure pool.
Yeah, I think this just wasn't enough.
It's either the pool that tears at the bottom or where the tears came from in that bathroom, I think.
I'll lead it to the bathroom first.
Wonder.
Well, I mean, first we're gonna have an easy chance to get it down the stairs.
Yeah,
That is the easier path.
that was the
I
plan.
could push it into that hole where that hands are.
That's what we're.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what we're.
I think we
about
should just push it down the stairs. We
Yeah.
don't have to deal with... Because if we try and... Well, yeah.
I'm running down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elwyn runs. How far do you want to go?
My full movement.
All right. So down probably, since you can't dash, just to the second floor.
Yeah.
Keep
And
track
I'll-
of what floors you're on, because I'm not going to be able to remember.
I'm on the second floor and I'm calling after Embers. We gotta get it fully submerged, I think. A little bit of water isn't enough.
All right.
All right. Vert.
Yeah, Vert. I think I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself, and then I will also dash down.
Okay.
So if it takes an opportunity attack, it has to make
It will take an opportunity attack.
Wisdom save first.
It's not particularly wise. It fails.
That's what I wanted to see. Cool. So then it does not attack me. So it loses the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tuppy.
And so I'll yell to Tuppet and said, "We're going down to lure it," and then I will dash. Because I still have my action along with Elwyn and meet up with her and still stay in front of her to block from this thing.
Or in this case, between me and the thing. Behind me.
Between you and the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because in front of me, I'm chasing.
I understand what you're saying. Yes, that's the better way to explain it.
Tuppence.
Okay. So this time, before I follow down the stairs, I'll do a perception check to see if anything else is up.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a quick perception check.
Oh no, that's better.
15.
You don't hear anything else. It's other than this thing's roaring and the sounds of it scraping against things as it moves. It's eerie quiet up here, and you look around. You see the bodies of redcaps, but none of them are moving anymore.
Okay. Alright. So I'll use my movement to head toward the stairs.
You can, if you don't use like the disengage action. I guess I'm going to assume you're using your action to disengage, because otherwise it will attack a... Well, it doesn't have a reaction.
Oh,
Never mind.
it didn't go down. Is it still right there?
It's still right there.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
it doesn't have a reaction at the moment.
But you would not be fast enough to get.
To get out of its.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would get attacked.
If she dashed, she could.
Okay, if you say so.
Because
She get out of its
she can go
attack
60 feet if she dashes.
But she has to move 30 feet down to get to where the staircase is, and then 30 feet, which
She
is
is.
probably its movement.
In the air.
Oh yeah, you're right. She couldn't get out of its like.
She'd be in
move
its threat
plus
range.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would take attacks if you came with us right now.
Okay. So I'll hang around.
Okay.
You
Hang
could
around
at
here
least,
for a while.
yeah, come down to the ground and get ready to go down the stairs. Follow it down the stairs at a safe distance if you wanted to do that.
Okay.
All right. So, just to clarify, did you come down closer to ground level?
I don't want to be within its threat range.
Okay.
but
So you're
I
still
will-
hanging like 15 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that ninhead is still
That's
watching
true.
you, so you probably don't want to make sure you're still just
Yeah. For some
way
reason, I
far
was
away.
thinking it already went down the
No,
stairs.
it's still up here.
It goes right
It's-
after you.
Its turn now. Its head watches all of you retreat down the stairs, and then both heads turn in Tuppence's direction, and it leaves this room.
It's not working!
And it jumps. We're gonna try and see if it can jump high enough to make an attack against you.
Oh no.
It needs to go 15 feet. Set its DC at 15. No. It leaps and swipes at you, but you manage to dodge out of the way, and it just goes. Okay. Embers. It didn't fall off.
Do we know?
I'm not sure I know that because I'm down on the first floor.
Yeah, you don't. Well, Yeah, Embers wouldn't know that. So
I mean, if you allow us to be communicating,
Mm.
like, if it didn't follow us,
that's fine. Yeah, you guys
You'd
can
be like,
communicate. You can
"Wait,
talk to
wait."
each other.
it went after Tubby! It went after Tubby! No! Kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's going after Tubby! Wait, come back! No need for us to be quiet anymore, so.
Yeah. I think Embers is just trying to get in position down here. It says, okay, I'm gonna stay here.
Yep.
Try and see if you can lure it.
Okay.
Okay.
Elwyn, invert. You can kind of take your turns together if you want.
Yeah, I think I might try and just run next to it again and
Well,
be the
before you
target.
get in range, let me see if I can hit it with frost fingers.
Okay, sure.
Maybe the ice will have more effect than the water.
Sure. Try anything.
Elwyn comes back up the stairs.
Yeah, so I come back up. And then maybe it'll be mad at me for hitting it. It'll chase me.
Well, I'm still coming up too.
I know, but you're gonna be my defense. But maybe then it'll compel it to. Anyway, I frost fingers it.
Mm-hmm.
If I can aim the cone and not hit Tuppence.
You can, because she's still 15 feet up.
Yeah. So that is a con save.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to give Tuppence vision, but I'm struggling with it. So, okay, a con save.
Mm-hmm.
15?
That fails.
Okay.
It also freezes non-magical liquid that are not being worn or carried.
It is. Well, I guess it's not drenched anymore because it just steams.
It didn't
the whole
burn it
stream.
all off. It just, like, started to steam.
Oh boy. Well, that's 6 cold damage.
Okay. As you release this cone of frozen energy towards it, the water that is on it crystallizes and freezes and ices over its body. And you think that did 6 points worth of damage. So it did full damage.
Good to know.
I mean, I was hoping for more, but that's fine. It did something. And then I'm gonna say to it, if you're looking to quench your anger, you better follow us down this way.
Okay. As a reaction to taking damage, it teleports to you
Great.
and makes an attack.
Great!
It vanishes into this puff of black smoke and then reappears in your face.
Definition of be careful what you ask for.
We wanted it to get its reaction.
Now makes
We
an
did?
attack at advantage.
That's fine.
Natural 20.
Uh-huh. At least I'm not concentrating on anything right now.
Okay, I have to actually roll it because it's a natural 20.
I did ask for this.
Hmm?
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry.
Max damage, what?
I'm still calculating.
I'm at full health with temp HP, so bring it on.
35 points of, I guess it's piercing damage for the hooks. I'm going to say that's slashing, just
Uh-huh.
because it doesn't really matter.
Uh-huh.
And then, Jesus. Because this would double too, wouldn't it? Yes.
How many dice is he
Remember,
rolling?
remember the modifier doesn't double.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure.
17 points of psychic damage. On top of that, as there's just this stab of pain in your mind.
1 HP left.
The only one that matters!
Thank you to the temp HP I played.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting these situations we talked about.
I thought you said you were coming up with me.
Yeah, okay.
But it
Let me
wouldn't
do this first.
Yeah.
You did say that.
I thought we were taking our turn simultaneously, but okay.
You
that's
said
fine.
let me do this first. I'm like, okay, do
I
your
did
thing
say that.
first.
Yeah.
I did say
That
that.
And then it attacked you because you attacked it.
My plan is working.
Yes. Anything
Yeah.
else from you?
Well, it's used its reaction, so I'm gonna run back down the stairs.
Okay.
I don't know how much more movement I have.
We'll just say you can get back down to floor 2.
Be like, it worked!
Simplicity.
Oh my gosh, Ellen.
Oh no, we lost our light source. Because Tuppence can't see anything.
Yeah, so
I know,
some
that's why
reason.
I thought it was already downstairs. It's all dark.
I'm gonna put Bert's thing here, even though you're still technically on the
Yeah,
second
that's
floor.
fine. It doesn't matter.
Just for right.
So yeah, I will, since Owen and I kind of camp together and it's right next to me, I guess.
have a bonus action.
There you go, ahead.
What's good that's going to do against the super... I'm just debating whether or not to cast healing on myself. I'm like, what good is like 90
Well, I'm going to roll
do
some attacks
this
against
guy?
it while you're doing that. So, no, I'm not actually, because I have Sanctuary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Will it? Hopefully it'll attack me.
Mr. President.
Okay. So what I will do is I will stand. I'm gonna stay up there.
Okay.
And I will take the dodge action, and I'm gonna yell at the tuppence and be like, get down there now, go.
I think it's Tuppy's turn now.
Yeah, I'm not
It
gonna
is Tuppence' turn now.
waste a slot on healing. So I do it.
Okay, so I'll dash.
Okay. You can, I'll just say you can just slip through the door past this thing. You kind of have to do the, excuse me, sorry. shimmy on by, but, it doesn't have a reaction, so that's fine.
You're welcome.
You dart past it, and do you want to go down the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm coming
Bert, you have to kind of step aside a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Then it's its turn. You have Sanctuary on you.
Yep.
It really wants to get to Elwyn.
Good. I mean, that was the whole point.
I'm just like thinking, the way that spiral stairs cases work, could it just drop past you? I'm gonna say no. We'll say it has
Probably
to.
not, because you hit the next staircase down, right? Depending on.
Yeah, you can drop a little way, but you can't get all the way down.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was,
Just to
can
get
it
past
can it
Vert.
drop past Vert and then go after Elwyn? That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh.
We'll give it a chance at it.
I'm gonna say probably not without some kind of check, right?
Yeah.
Contested check, maybe.
Vert, what's your spell save DC doesn't make sense for this. What is? Just make for me an athletics check.
Great.
It's
Oh,
gonna
no, wait, I
this-
can do this, but I'm going to use intelligence.
Are you now?
Give me intelligence.
I can't.
You're fishing for a 17.
I'm not going to make it. But I'm going to try.
You're very smart.
How smart am I? Smart enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. That's plus 4. So.
Yeah, like the joints in your armor like lock into place, and you hold your position, and manage to hold this thing at bay so it can't get past you.
Yeah.
My job.
So you guys probably, some people probably hear like the gears like turning and stuff in his armor as it powers up and tries to repel and push against this creature.
Okay. Then it will attempt to attack you, but you have Sanctuary.
Okay, so now you have to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom. 14.
Nope.
Okay.
He's a 16.
And another failure.
Okay.
It loses both of its attacks.
Nice.
It just like is fuming in front of you.
Yeah, I am too after what it just did.
Mm-hmm. Embers.
Alright.
Always happens.
How far did Ellen get?
I am on the second floor.
Second
you
floor.
said?
Second floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So still a floor above.
Yeah, so I think I'm out of that stairwell, so I'm not really sure any of that happened.
You just hear
You can hear anything they
Yeah.
communicate to you.
in the fight. You hear Ellen scream as she gets hit.
Is it coming?
Almost.
Okay.
But you do see Tuppence.
Yeah.
So Tuppence is down on the second floor with Vale.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you're on the. I understand. Okay. I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Not much I can do.
Elwyn.
It's real mean. Yeah. Are you just holding it there, or are you just trying to keep it from attacking? Are you planning to run down the
I'm
stairs?
gonna run down. I was there so Tuppence can get by,
I
so
see.
it wouldn't turn back around again. And now I'm gonna come down.
Okay, then I'm gonna run down and are we planning to push it down the staircase into the water?
At this point, since it's targeting you, you might just want to jump across that gap, or to get across the gap, and then just like make it fall.
Yeah, I'll that's on the first floor though, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I have to go down to the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any movement left to get to the gap?
Yeah.
This turn?
Yeah. If you
Like if I cast Spider Climb on myself, could I just run across the wall to the other side?
you could probably get to the edge of the gap with your movement without using a dash, but not quite run across to the other side.
Yeah, and I couldn't cast Spider Climb and dash in the same turn.
But it's worth casting Spider Climb.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Yeah, so I'll cast Spider Climb on myself and get ready to run to the other side of the gap.
Okay.
And
I think the
Yeah.
might have farted again.
Did you guys need a treat? Did you?
Oh, yes. Well,
Okay.
but it was just the.
well, you also fed him.
Oof, definitely did.
You
Oh,
fed
no.
him the salmon food.
Butt's facing me too.
Yeah.
Sorry, listeners. Okay, anything else for Elwood?
I am
Very
trying
stinky
to
encounter.
disguise.
Sticking cloud from cast.
It's a stinking
Oh, take poison damage.
Wait, what do I have?
Poisoning the
Sorry, give me a
DM.
second. Do.
Always blow the ground. What did you do?
Sorry, 1 second. Just trying to.
I feel like whenever his diet is a little bit, what's the looking for, like
We don't have
changed
any
or whatever,
Yeah,
potions
treats or
available.
whatever,
Makes
then
sense.
he gets a little bit, you know.
Okay, nope, that's fine. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Bert.
Okay. Is there a way that I can I do an insight check on this thing? I want to see I want to get an idea of if it's angry enough to run down the stairs with
Sure.
me. Once I
Yeah, roll an
get to
insight check.
Elwyn, but if I leave again, it's just gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go stab some dead red caps.
Roll an insight check.
Okay, really good at these. Not that good. 10.
10? I think with a 10, you're just going to have to try and see.
I'll try it then.
Okay.
I
So-
will. How far down can I get without dashing?
The second floor. And you could get down to the first if you dash.
But he'll be still on the second.
But she goes before it.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay. And then Tuppence. Well, does it? Yes, it does have its reaction.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, it doesn't attack me. Okay.
It will try. It fails against your sanctuary.
Okay, great. Sanctuary.
MVP of this fight so far.
I know, right? So yeah, I will
Tuppence, then.
pass by Tuppence. But go, Tuppence. Come with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the first floor and get out my pan flute
Okay.
and do a healing word. Second
thank
level
Thank
to
you.
L.
Thank you.
Yeah. So then, unless they already knew, I'll just tell Ellen. Ellen is still coming for you, I think.
All right, I have a plan.
All right.
The group of you down there brace for this thing to charge after Elwood. All of your senses are tensed and strained, waiting to hear the sounds of its hooks scraping against the walls as it charges down the staircase. But the sounds don't come.
Oh my gosh, I hate this thing.
If any other ones other than Bert want to roll an insight check now, you can.
Thank you for the 7 HP. It's better than 1.
Did you add your modifier? Okay.
Roll a 2 and a 1.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be really good at these. Oh, hey! I think that's the best insight check I've ever rolled. 29.
29. This thing follows what hurts it. If you let too much time pass between hurting it, it will stop following you, and it doesn't seem to want to leave the top floor without that incentive. You let its turn go by without it being able to hurt someone, basically.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move forward.
If we hurt it or it hit.
Or yeah, the other way around.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because nobody hit it. Because everyone just ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm asking is, does it need to hurt us or is it okay?
You
for
need
us?
to hurt it.
Okay, gotcha.
So
and then it will fall.
yeah, so I'll just say somebody's got to lure it down here by hitting it. That was the only thing that we could do to get it to follow us.
Okay.
But if I do it again, it's gonna kill me.
No.
Shouldn't
You're
be
not
you.
doing it.
Yeah, Elwyn is just sliced up.
You want to take this route, or should I?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. I'll back you up.
Alright.
If you can get it into the water, I'm gonna try and freeze the water with it in it.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna go up to the second floor. Or you go up to the third.
And I'm gonna go across to the other end here, so just try and get it.
Gotcha.
So, because I know I have to break Sanctuary, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Smart.
And, can I hear it at the top of the stairs still, or is it like kind of lumbering away again? Is it that much?
Yeah, we'll just say it. You can hear that it's starting to lumber away again.
Okay, so then what I'll do is, unless it, I'll just try this. I'm gonna, once I can see it from the staircase, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it, and then try and turn around and run back down the stairs.
Okay, we will skip down to your turn.
So I move the map down to that. Oh, there we go.
I don't want to leave this unless I have to. I don't
You
wanna
will
leave
have
this
to
staircase.
get
Okay,
sight on it.
I see.
Pretty much.
Okay, it already
Um,
moved away. I see.
Because it has already started moving its
Got it,
pattern,
got
which
it.
is to
Okay.
move that way. Patterns. But yeah, you emerge from there with your firebolt kind of ready in hand to throw. Make that attack.
Okay. Here we go. Critical hit.
Oh, nice.
Can I count for 2 rounds?
It's probably gonna do 0 because I'm guessing it's like
Oh yeah,
Immune
fire.
to fire.
fire
Find out.
damage. Is it immune to fire damage?
No.
Okay.
Well, where's that eraser, just in case?
No, I'm not gonna be that mad about it. I'm not wasting a 3rd level spell slot.
That's true.
3rd level eraser.
That is 22.
22. Okay. So 11 damage.
Yep.
Where's this next one?
I'll throw half an eraser.
But it had started walking away, but both heads kind of turned back to you, and it starts to move in your direction before disappearing into a puff of smoke
Yeah.
and appearing next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20, believe it or not.
Okay. So wait. So before
Yes,
you do
mirror
that-
image. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Okay. This is
Believe
the
it
first
or-
time that you might hit a mirror image.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I have to roll?
Yeah, you roll the d20. And if it's
Okay,
above
if
a
it's
certain...
above a 6.
Yeah.
Which it is. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you hit a duplicate.
Great. You see that duplicate just get
Eviscerated.
savagely rended. Yeah.
Like, oh god.
That would have done a ton of damage.
I mean, you saw it happen to Ellen.
Yeah.
It's like exactly the same thing.
Okay, great. So,
You have its attention.
yes, I do. Yeah.
And it used its reaction, so.
So
Oh, did
it's
it take
still,
all your movement?
well, it's still my turn, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
How much movement do I have left?
Probably about 15 feet or so.
Okay,
If
I'll
you
just start running down the stairs. It doesn't have a reaction, so
we can basically put you almost like on your way down to the second floor, but not quite yet.
Okay.
Tuppence, which floor do you want to be on?
I want to wait by the hole.
Okay, so you're over on the first floor. Let's actually real quick go through who's on what floor.
I'm on the second floor,
Okay.
waiting for Vert.
I'm on the first floor on the other side of the water. I used my spider climb, run over there. On this turn.
And Tuppence also wants to be first floor. And you want to be on what side of the water, Tuppence? With Elwyn or?
With that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, fly right over it.
Yeah, you
No
can.
problem.
Yeah,
I might
you
need you to give me flying as well, so I can get over that gap.
I don't think you need to get over the gap,
Why?
because when it gets in range, we can hit it, drag it towards us.
And Empress
What?
is on floor 2.
In range, with my magic.
It
You can hear
teleports.
Vert come in your direction.
Sure. If we're standing on the edge of the water, it can also
Where is it water on this floor? Oh, there they are. I'm just gonna grab Ambrose and Vert. Whew. Multi-floor dungeons. A lot of work. Okay, let me just put this
Pretty
there.
cool though.
Great. So Tuppence, you're on the other side of the water. You can hear that the thing is starting to come down the stairs after Vert. Is there anything that you want to do? It's still 2 floors up, but
It's fine.
Just hold an action, I guess.
okay. Then it is this angry creature's turn. It will start to follow Vert down the stairs
Okay.
and make its 2 attacks at advantage.
It's still advantage?
Still has advantage. 26.
That would hit.
Let's find out.
That hits. Because
Okay.
I rolled a 6 again, and I need to roll an 8 now. So, 1 hit.
You're going to need to roll a second mirror image because the second attack was I rolled double 19s on the dice.
Oh, shoot. The other one's a mirror image.
Okay.
So I have 1 image left.
So 1 hit for 16 slashing damage.
1 damage. Okay.
I'm actually gonna make that 8 slashing damage.
That's its turn. Embers, you can hear it just above you,
Okay.
coming this way.
Embers is gonna call down to Ellen. Ellen, give me a frozen foothold in the middle of the lake.
Okay. Okay.
And Embers takes the dodge action, getting ready to receive this.
But you're staying on the second floor.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh my goodness, roll 20. There we go. I got stuck on a right click.
I don't know if you switched the layer.
I haven't yet, no, because it's still up here. Elwyn, your turn.
Yeah, so I'll use shape water to freeze a 5-foot area in the middle of the lake, kind of like a path.
Mm-hmm.
What I want here is to be able to get across that, then hit it, so that no matter what part of it
Teleports to.
where it teleports next to me on the hit, it's
Right.
gonna get dunked.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Ooh, that is
Yeah.
really smart.
So
Yeah.
I'll make a foothold just big enough for her in the middle with shape water, because I can just
We're
freeze.
calling it a lake.
Yeah, it's really just like a 15-foot long collapsed floor in the hallway, but
Yeah.
It's a lake.
it's a lake.
For Tuppence's normal size, that's basically a lake.
Vert, you're up. You have this thing in the stairway,
Okay.
clearly aggroed.
I'm gonna give myself 10 HP again, and then I will charge at my Thunder Gauntlet and make an attack against it.
Wind whips around you.
Yeah. Okay, there we go! Try attack. Oops. And then that is 10 plus 8. Plus 7, so 17.
Misses.
Shoot. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Critical hit.
Okay. The crits are coming
You can
both
critically
ways.
hit me, I'll critically hit
What
you
is
back.
with this dice?
Well, that is the one that also rolled like really. It's like really high or really low. But that's it.
Well, you know what? It is metal. Maybe it's heavier on one side.
Me.
Okay.
You're
Well,
using weighted dice today.
every dice has weight, Ethan.
True enough.
Yes.
That is 15 thunder damage,
7.
and then it has the Thunder Gauntlet effect, which affects if it attacks other people. That is not me. So that might affect Embers.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind. And then is it doing anything?
It's angry.
It's not gonna teleport again or
No.
anything.
Why would it teleport? It's right next to
Well, I
you.
didn't know if it was gonna just wah, and attack me like it was before. Okay, so then I will run.
Okay, now it will attack you.
That's my good way to go. So
A natural 20.
Wow.
I'm
okay,
rolling
hang
on
on.
advantage, but
Wait.
this is ridiculous.
Are you guys doing this?
okay, last mirror image is gone.
It saves your butt.
I know, geez.
Oh,
Okay.
That was really smart.
I'm really glad I
Cast it.
casted that.
Vert is down on. Yeah, you got rid of 2 natural 20s. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Down on the next floor.
Only the next floor?
Yeah, because you had to use your action.
30 feet? Is
Yeah,
not-
we'll get
Yeah.
you down to the second floor.
Halfway down. I guess halfway between second and third, and first.
Yeah, okay, I see. Okay. Oh, second floor. For some
So
reason,
basically, you can get past embers.
I
if you
keep
want.
thinking that where they are is the basement.
Oh
yeah,
no,
we're on the first.
I understand. It was just me not remembering the different levels. Okay, we're good.
the floor that they're on has a hole too.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Tuppence still just holding.
This is really interesting.
Yep.
Can you move us on to the...
Yes, I will.
Well, I could give you some more healing if you want.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah,
say no.
let's do that. I'll do a 3rd level.
I wouldn't say no.
Okay, so 3. Roll better, guys.
Oh, actually, that first attack should have hit, I think. Not that it matters.
That's okay.
So
You
10
hit it
HP.
anyways.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to. You might have to move the camera. You guys are in the upper right-hand corner of the
okay.
map.
Right, okay.
This thing is coming down the stairs after Vert. And Vert, you can kind of get past embers if you want to.
Is that what we want?
Do I have temp HP?
Yes.
You didn't. Okay, you gave it back to me.
If I didn't,
Did you lose it?
I meant to.
I lost it the first time it hit me.
Yeah. So she wouldn't at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, when I just cast it this turn, can I just give it to her?
I suppose the range is big enough.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry I didn't say that.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, so just do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll just run past Embers then. Go as far as I can down the stairs.
It's not you, since you were kind of halfway down already to the second floor, you can get kind of halfway down to the first floor.
Okay, let me check what my flying speed is.
I think it's not that big.
It's 30 feet,
Oh,
so
it's
it's the same as my movement speed.
This thing comes down and it's searching for Vert, but it sees embers and good enough. On its turn, it will attack embers.
You get another natural 20, so help me God.
One of them was a natural 1.
Wait, it gets advantage of Embers too?
It gets advantage until the end of its turn
Wait,
after
but
it's taken
it's a-
damage.
But you have disadvantage. to
Disadvantage on Embers.
Yes, so it would have been a straight roll. I will redo that. That was worse than its advantage roll, so the reroll is in your favor. 19 total.
Still hits.
But-
You got plus 3 AC.
That's right. Oh yeah, misses.
It slashes at you, and the winds that are whipping around you,
Mhm.
you dodge most of the way out of the way, but you see it's still going to catch you, and then the wind just turns its hook on the side.
Yeah.
Embers, you're up.
I'm gonna make 3 attacks. Wait, no, I'm gonna make it 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Got to save that bonus action. Does a well? I guess we already know 17 doesn't hit.
Plus 3 to attack rolls.
Oh, does it? Is it also plus 3? Okay,
Yeah.
dirty 20 then.
It only lasts as long as the temporary hit points, too.
Okay,
That's
As long
why
as you have
15
them.
temp hit points go fast.
Yeah.
especially against this thing.
Yep,
Dirty 20 to hit.
that will hit.
Yeah. Win nexus.
So these are 2 hits because the other one's 16 on die.
We need the win nexus to block Blitz's farts too.
Yeah, for real.
16 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, so 8.
Look at that stinky dog. Come here, stinky dog.
Don't bring him over here.
And Embers is going to run downstairs. No, wait. Embers is going to use a bonus action to disengage with Step to Wind, and then run downstairs.
Perfect. Just put you down there.
Nice stinky boy.
Oh, goodness.
And I think I'll call up to Vert
Mm-hmm.
and says, "If it follows me, don't attack it."
Okay.
Okay. It is then Elwyn's turn.
And my turn.
Yes.
Rude.
Is there anything Elwyn wants to do before we get to Vert?
Jeez, I feel like I don't even get a turn. I would like to hold an action to cast Frost Fingers if and when the creature is submerged.
Cool. Definitely doable.
So I'm preparing another. Nice. You can see Ellen for just to drag this out as long as possible.
Here, I'm just gonna run.
You see her like starting to just hold her hand or swirl her hand over the crystal in her staff, and you can see the snowflakes manifesting.
Coming from your accent now.
Yeah. The snowflakes are beginning to manifest, and there are ice crystals kind of forming all around her fingers and stuff.
What's Owen thinking about right now, too?
Oh, do you want me to get into that too? I can do it.
What's your thought process?
Don't tempt me.
Yeah, why don't we just talk about this for a while?
Okay, Vert. You're up.
I'm just going to... So is this true? It's right next to me?
Yeah, no. Well, you're on the stairs downward, but I can't show that on the map.
So it's not... I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
you
right.
don't have to disengage from it or anything.
Great, okay. Then I will... I guess run and dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and give it a clear path to wherever Embers is going to be, so it doesn't have to run through me to get there.
So Embers is already on the first floor, so you can run past Embers with your
Nope.
dash if you
Well,
want.
so that remind me, when I get down to that floor, it splits into two directions, right?
Yes, you have.
So she's going to be towards where that opening is. I want to go the other way.
Let me just drag you
No.
onto that map.
Remember what happened when we tried to lead it one way and then Tuppence was an easier target?
Mm.
But
that was
there wasn't
Prior
damage in
to
play
it
then.
being attacked.
What?
It hadn't taken damage.
I know, but... Okay.
Well, I'm just going to be like... Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
So where do you want to be?
I don't know if I should split its focus.
Just go in that room, I guess.
Go into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll go to the kitchen.
Shut the door.
Oh, that red cap's no longer there. It fled.
That was the one that ran away.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that ran away.
Yeah, okay.
I just stopped moving.
And shut the door. Or I'll just like leave it like really... No, I'll just shut it, it's fine.
Shut it.
I can listen. I don't need to watch.
Okay. This thing comes barreling down the stairs. Well, actually, first is Tuppence. Tuppence, just to double check. Anything you want to do? Or
Yeah,
just
we're
hold?
watching and waiting.
Okay. Then this thing comes barreling down the stairs, sees Embers, and runs that direction. It was at the top of that staircase, so it has to use its full movement to get down, and then it would have to dash to get up to you.
Yep. This is what I want to happen.
That's its turn. Now it's Embers' turn.
All right, let's see if this works, everyone.
Please work.
And just for your information, the block of ice that Embers or Elwyn has created is sort of right here in the middle.
Yeah, that's where I want
space.
it.
Yep.
All right, Embers is going to use Step of the Wind to disengage. Bonus action.
Easy enough.
Run over and jump onto the ice. And then, hope this works, 2 Sunbolt attacks at it.
Sounds good.
This is a +3, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, temptation.
I'm going to make sure that I was right, since I'm nervous right now.
It's okay. It'll work.
Good plan.
The 15 will miss, but the 26 will hit.
Absolutely. You want to roll the damage?
I don't think the damage matters right now.
No, you don't have to roll it if you don't want to.
You should still roll.
I should still roll it. That's 8 radiant damage.
Or damage. The last thing I need you to do before I tell you what happens with it is I need a dexterity saving throw as you try and balance on this ice that is floating on top of the water
Gotcha.
while you're hurling these sunbolts.
Oh, God.
It's a dex save. 19.
Definitely enough. Okay.
You say that, but you know what also was
Yes.
a dex check
Yes.
earlier?
I know.
You gracefully manage to balance on this very tedious ice that is just floating on this salty water. This thing dissipates into mist and teleports directly next to you. As it comes out of the mist, it is slashing with one hook. I will make one attack and then
Okay.
it plunges down.
Okay.
24.
That hits even with the AC.
16 points of piercing damage.
All right, I've lost my page.
15 points of psychic damage. And then it plunges down into the water. And all of you who... Oh, did you want to also Frostfinger it?
Well, I want to see, first of all, if it immediately starts to dissipate the way the others have.
The group of you then watch, looking down into this dark water as it lands on the bottom. It sinks heavily, and you can see that, like, as it passes through the water bubbles and boils as if, like, the heat coming off of this thing. But as it hits the bottom, those clawed hands come out of the wall and begin to tear at it. And it just tries to roar, and you can see bubbles come from its mouth as it roars, and water rushes into its double throats. And it tries to hook and slash at this, the claws coming from the walls, as the walls grab onto it and pull it into the wall. And as it goes, kind of merges with the wall, you can see both of its heads just beginning to gasp as if for air, and then the thing starts to fade away as the rage dissipates.
Is it over?
We did it! We did it!
We did it.
Teamwork, you guys.
And we-
Teamwork.
Jumps off the ice. Or just solid land again.
Who? Is everyone alright? Does anyone need a little bit more healing?
Speak for yourself.
I
Probably
mean,
just need to take a breather
I'm-
at least.
I'm breathing and covered in things I don't want to think about, but I'm alive.
We can probably take off the map for a bit if you want.
It was...
Why don't we take a
Are you
rest?
okay?
Are you okay?
I'll survive. For now.
I'm alright.
Okay,
Everyone else? Tubby, you okay?
fine. I'm gonna go back up there and search the music room real quick.
Right.
Okay.
For the music.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can
Hey.
you sing?
yeah.
I'm so
Your
glad.
magical voice works.
I'm so glad to
Your
the top of
entire
the
abilities
fortune.
restored.
Alright. Yeah, let's go up and search that music room then, see if we can find the rest of that sheet music that you were looking for.
Okay.
You make your way back up the stairs, now eerily silent, due to the missing presence of the anger chasing after you. You find yourselves in front of what at your keep is a set of kind of like nice dark wood doors, but here they are these heavy stone doors in a dark carved stone frame, leading into the music room, and you can kind of pull open these heavy doors, and as you step inside, you can see the art room as you remember it to some extent. What you presume to be Lord Mistralath's paintings, the things that you found when you explored your keep at home. There's some that resemble those here, but they are torn to shreds with claw marks. And there's a desk in the corner that probably belonged to Lord Mistralath, where he would have, done his artistic work. And it is broken, and like two of its legs are scattered across the floor. Couches in this room, their upholstery is just torn apart. But standing in one of the corners, there is a grand piano. And as you kind of round this music room, you can see that there is indeed a sheet of music sitting on the piano. But there's one other important feature of the room now that you're in here. And I don't need to show you, but in the center of the room, there is a hole that plunges down into darkness. A hole in the floor that just disappears into darkness. And the hole itself has kind of pillars on all the sides of it. In between those pillars is glowing a faint white energy.
Can I make like a Arcana check or something to see if I can?
Do you need help? Do you guys want to see it on the map?
I would like to see it.
Okay. I can describe it, but I can also show you if you want.
I mean, if you went to the trouble of making a map.
I did go to the trouble of making the map. Now that you mention
It's a
it.
good visual for our show.
We're just gonna do Vert's token here instead of moving everyone because
He's the one that lights the way for all of us.
apparently I swear I set it up so everyone had vision.
What?
I'm not
Our
expecting
a luminous leader.
You'll now be in sort of the middle room.
I'm gonna cry.
I don't know what you said, but
I know, I missed it too.
Okay, so
I don't know if I want to know what you said.
So you can see that there's that piano in kind of the bottom right corner, and in the center of the room there's these 4 pillars with these walls of some kind of magic energy between them, and then this dark hole plunging downward.
Yeah, Arcana check. I'm not great at these, but you don't have proficiency yet.
I can do one too.
I've got a +3.
Yeah. Feywild, I might as well do it.
1 + 4. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
We could all just roll.
Yeah, sure. Melissa, you're having
I'm rolling
trouble
really
with rolls
bad
tonight.
today. 18.
One's better than me.
Aha.
18?
18.
Okay. You've seen similar to these walls, not exactly the same thing, but similar before in the form of Cephalosk's Wall of Force spell. Except these have sort of a visual, like a visible substance to them, whereas Cephalosks were kind of invisible and you had to feel them out. So these might have a different, additional or slightly different properties, but the base is the same. It's to keep you out.
Right. Well, whatever's down there, Nim doesn't want us in there.
Is this how you found the last page of that thing?
Yeah, Tubby will head over to the piano.
And indeed, sitting on the piano is the third and final part of the Requiem for Remembrance.
I'll try to play it.
Okay. What do you want to play it on? What do you want to play it on? Which instrument?
Yeah, the lute.
Pan flute?
Yeah, pan flute. I mean, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you do have a lute and a pan flute.
And a piano.
And a piano. You could use the piano if you want. You're big enough.
No, I want to use my mugs.
Okay.
Pan flute.
You start to play this song, and it's very clear that each of the 3 parts brings out those emotions that you've been grappling with in the form of physical manifestations here. There's a section of the music that kind of ebbs and swells with a lonely feeling to it, and then there's a section where the notes are wandering and meandering in a way that feels very lost and messy. And then finally there's a violent section at the end with lots of loud, dark minor chords that just thrums with anger. And as you're playing this song, those emotions come back to you. But you don't just feel them for yourself, or for Nim, as you're playing them on this pan flute. You feel them for your mother, for your lost home and your lost friends and family. And you realize this music is missing something. It's... Sorry, I'm going to change the music actually. This music that you're playing, it's all sorrow, it's all tragedy, it's all loss and loneliness and anger. It's missing the thing that makes music great. It's missing some connective tissue. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes on this part real quick. It's missing some connective tissue to bring it the inspiration and the resolution that a good song should have. Because remembrance isn't just about what you've lost. It's about carrying that forward into the future. So you need to create something. And I need a performance check.
Guidance. Actually, I could do enhance ability if you want.
Well, I was thinking of casting Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Can you?
Can you?
Can I?
Mm-hmm. I don't see why not.
Well, okay.
I'll allow it. It's a music check.
Yeah. Okay. They have a D4 on top of.
Okay. Oh, and I have a +10 to performance, so.
You don't need to roll.
Do I need to roll? Yes. Oh my god.
What did you
That's
roll?
my third one tonight.
Is it a natural one?
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
+10.
So I got a 20, a dirty 20.
Okay.
You rolled a natural one and you got a 20.
A 1 only is an automatic fail on an attack.
Yeah.
So, Tuppence, as you... Yes. As you play this song on your pan flute and begin to add parts to it, you add a beginning that kind of plays on the feelings of joy and happiness that you would feel from friendship or family or close bonds. You know, you think about your village, Silent Run, as you play this beginning part. And then comes the loss and that sad thrumming ebbing. But then you transition into a section that is hopeful. Maybe new friends, a new place, new people you've met and are beginning to build new family with. And then comes the loneliness. You can't forget the past. You still remember your family from before. And you have those new connections, but it's still lonely. And then another warm section in the middle, connecting, where you feel your friends surrounding you, caring for you, giving you the warmth of their emotions. And you get to that last part, the part that's most hard to get rid of, the anger. And that part, with those loud minor chords, is almost impossible to drown out. But as you look around the room and start to transition into the final section of the music, this final part that you're adding, the resolution, you see all of your friends. How do all of you feel as you hear Tuppence weave this song?
I think Ellen's just crying, just like openly, tears just going down her face. But she smiles.
Yeah, Tuppy will glance at everybody, but mostly she finishes looking at Embers.
I think there's a very, very, very faint glow to Embers watching this, as like the sun soul reacts to what she's hearing and the friendship she feels with Tuppy.
And there's a final hopeful note of resolution at the end as you look at your friends and try and channel all of those feelings into the music.
It's making me cry.
I'm not done yet. The song ends, and you watch as those walls of magic fall before your music. But you're no longer alone in this room with your friends. As you finish playing, you turn to the side and you see, faint and translucent, a form. She's the same size as you. She has fiery red hair with an orange streak in it and red and orange wings. She looks very much just like you remember her on that last day in Silent Run. Mm-hmm. The spirit of your mother stands there, tears in her eyes, conjured by your pan flute. And she just looks at you and she says, "Oh, Tuppence! My mom!" And she rushes over and she throws her arms around you. And she doesn't have corporeal substance, but you can still feel the warmth from her hug. And she is crying, though you can't really feel any tears on you, as she kind of holds her cheek against yours. And she just says, "Tuppence, I'm sorry. I have to go now."
But I miss you so much. Stay.
I miss you too, but your song, you don't need me anymore. It was always meant to be you. You have to save them. All of them.
Don't know if I'm ready.
You are.
Help!
You've proved it just now.
Don't feel ready. How do you know?
And she kind of pulls back and holds your head, and then she turns it so that you can see your friends, and she says, you have them. And they have you. And I've been watching this whole time, Tuppence, and you've gotten so strong and so brave.
Well, stubborn, I'd say, but yeah, I have them. Okay, I can do this. I can do it, Mom.
Can't stay any longer. But I love you.
I love you too.
Don't ever forget.
Oh.
And she gives you a final hug. She holds on for as long as she can. But when you open your eyes again, she's faded.
I don't want to hold Elmer's hand for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just squeeze back. You did so good.
That's hard. Could they see her too?
Mm-hmm.
We're here. We're here for you.
Okay. Let's finish this, huh?
Yeah.
We can do it.
You want to lead the way down?
Okay.
Do any of you need any rest or anything?
Everyone.
Just saying. I knew that was gonna get me. So, just so you know, the DC for the check, since you had all three parts of the music, was only 10. And I had said if you roll significantly high above the DC, it is enough to move Blade onto the afterlife. You rolled significantly high above the DC.
Amazingly enough. Thank goodness for my 10.
You didn't even need to roll.
Plus 10.
Should I send one of my promoters down to scout before we just go down there? See what's waiting for us at the bottom?
I think we should just go.
Wonder how deep it is over there. Did she hear?
Do you need rest?
Tuppence, as you ask that, and you kind of take a second to listen, you can hear from down below the sound you didn't really notice before while the magic walls were up, but there is kind of a whimpering or a growling, like the sound of a creature in the throes of disturbed sleep as it experiences a nightmare from down below.
Guys, you hear that?
It reminds me a little bit of what was happening to those Fae outside. The ones who were asleep.
Oh. Yeah. Well, once we're ready, I guess we can.
I can be fine without a rest. Unless y'all need something, but I could just heal myself. Honestly.
Do we want to count how many hours you have left in the Feywild?
I might be okay.
Yeah.
I might be okay. So player speak. I'm at 18 out of 38 now because she healed me a couple times during the thing, and I wouldn't really get any spells back when I short rest anymore anyway.
Did you get any about chips then?
Yeah, but I still have one.
Okay.
You have 14 hours left in the Feywild. You could long rest if you wanted to.
I know that Vert wanted to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah. No, and I want to release Nim. She's so tortured. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Stand thinking
But
that she's
Our
trapped.
as much as I do want to get back quickly, our safety is the most important thing. And if we think that we need to,
I could go for a short rest. I'm a little bit spent.
yeah,
And if there's a fight down there, I'd prefer to be ready for it.
yeah, me too.
It's true. Well, Yeah, I mean, a short rest is fine. I've got some spells left. I've
I
got
don't
some
have much left.
magic power left.
I'd be okay.
Not a lot. But I agree, I don't want to waste time. I want to help Diem as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'd be fine doing a short or a long rest.
Let's do a short one.
Okay.
Because I only have one key point left, and I would really like it more than
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Who doesn't have temp spirit now?
I don't.
me.
Okay, then I'm going to use another charge and we can all have temp HP.
Sweet.
Okay. That's 15.
15.
Okay, I'm ready.
So you take an hour to kind of settle down in this room and make some final preparations.
One of these.
Once you're done rolling your hit points, just let me know if there's anything you want to do or talk about while you're here.
You want to give us a song?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, please.
Sorry. Yes. Extra D6, I believe.
Okay, are you still sniffling?
One, yeah, I am.
Me too.
I got myself.
That was intense.
I was doing fine, and then you got choked up, and then she got choked up. I was like, I'm done. Just over here, like, me talking about Elwyn silently crying, that was me during the entire thing.
Yeah.
Ugh, I rolled a 1 on my D6. Oh, okay. Great.
Rolling your eyes.
Me?
You look like you're.
No, I wasn't. No.
Yeah, with the temp HP, I'm okay.
I'm back up to full.
I'm not at full, but I'm okay. I just will try not to throw myself into danger anymore.
Please do that.
I'm gonna just follow you into fire.
Alright.
Is there anything you want to talk about amongst yourselves, or are you just ready to go?
I think Elwyn is probably maybe even uncharacteristically quiet during the rest. Sitting, finds a place to sit. Just hugs her knees to her chest. Doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Oh. Yeah.
Another one? Another dog fart? Great.
Don't look at me!
Thank you, dog.
Okay. What I should have been doing while you were all rolling dice was collecting all of your tokens in the right place. Do that now, though. How do you want to go ahead and get down this hole? That's the next question, I suppose.
Well,
You guys can both climb. I can. You can see us.
I can fly, actually.
Oh, you can fly.
Yeah, I forgot that I had fly speed.
I forgot.
I asked you that before, if you did.
Yeah.
But I was talking about rocket boots.
Totally forgot.
Okay, yeah,
It's
so
a
we,
new thing for me, so
Yeah.
I think we're all good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can just climb down the side.
I needed a little bit more time for you to discuss that while I got things in place.
Well, I mean, you guys
Yeah.
want to talk about something during the short rest? I can't help you because I'm probably just...
It's okay if you don't. I'm just fine.
I can, while we're flying, while we're heading down there, I'll cast dancing lights too to help light our way.
Without the dancing lights, this dark shaft would have been of an indeterminable length. It would have been difficult to know kind of how long you descended. As it is, it feels like it's for a long time, but the lights kind of put it in perspective. And it's really not very far to the bottom. Before too long, between climbing and flying, you drop down into a chamber. And this chamber is lit with these soft red lights from these glowing torches on the walls. You recognize it to be kind of a representation of the treasure chamber from your keep back home. But it's cut off from the rest of the keep. It's siloed all to itself. And instead of a wide open chamber, there is almost like a pedestal in the middle of it, like this round circular pedestal with stairs leading up to it. And surrounding that pedestal, there's all these piles of what looks like gold and treasure. But sitting on that pedestal, kind of curled into itself, as if like holding its tail in its front claws, is a massive draconic form, bigger than any of you, though not by a huge amount. It's a large creature. This fairy dragon you recognize from all of the descriptions and pictures to be Nim. She is violet in color, with these butterfly wings that almost seem to have like a treble clef and bass clef pattern on them. Her frills on her head almost seem to be like music note like in shape. But she is curled on this pedestal, deep in a sleep, but making these fitful noises and whimpering and growling as she sleeps. And the group of you descend into the chamber around her. You to the map. She doesn't stir at your arrival.
Do I get the sense that whatever is keeping her asleep is some kind of magical effect?
Roll an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
As you watch her sleep,
It's not what I would have wanted to spend it on,
Sure.
but here we are.
you think that there might be some sort of magical component to her sleep. But as you kind of walk around and look at her, she doesn't stir all that much. Though to some extent she does seem to react to your moving around. So you don't think it would be impossible to wake her. But as you kind of examine her, you think she probably put herself into this sleep, whatever it is. The other thing I'll say is, with a natural 20, you have your suspicions about what might be needed to wake her. And it's a song.
Yeah. Tuppence, I think you're not done performing today.
I'm so nervous.
You
There's a
got
lot.
this.
There's a lot riding on this. I need her so much.
I'm gonna cast Eagle Splendor on you. Give you advantage on all your charisma checks. And I just reach out and put my hand on your shoulder as I cast it, and the snowflakes kind of form the kind of frills of an eagle on your shoulders, like a mantle. And I'll just say, we're here with you. We believe in you. If anyone can wake her up, it's you.
That's very bracing.
Then
Okay.
my last second level spell spot. You've got this.
Okay. Someone's taking advantage. Both of them are 9, so it's 19.
Okay. You rolled a 9 and it's lower than your natural 1.
That's so weird.
She didn't have guidance and
Yeah,
bardic
yeah.
inspiration.
I didn't give myself bardic inspiration.
You begin to play the song, and it echoes extremely well around this chamber. Like the acoustics, different from this chamber back home, where the chamber almost seemed to swallow sound. It's as if this chamber was designed for music. It just rings clearly in here. And she begins to stir. But Tuppence, you realize it's not enough. You're going to need the help of some friends.
Okay. Who do I call? Can you guys do music?
Yeah, we used to sing together. In Port Horizon Shrine, don't you remember? Sometimes.
Okay, I need anybody and anybody that could, and everybody that can help.
I can't play an instrument, but I can sing it.
I can tap my foot if you need a beat.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Actor as one of the feats, and it gives me advantage on deception or performance checks. I'm trying to pass myself as a different person. If I try and imitate what Tuppence did for a performance, does that count?
So you want to try and like act as if you're Tuppence?
I want to try and
You wanna-
just do the same things that she did. When
You would
playing
like have to
against
try and get into Tuppence's character for it to apply.
Yeah, you
I
have
think.
to like, yeah.
You'd have to like be
Pretend to be
Tuppence,
Tuppence.
Yeah.
which you could do.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Anyone who wants to can roll a performance check as well.
Sure, I'll do it. Why not?
So
Okay.
do I have to
Who
roll
needs
for
help?
that,
I'll
or
give Vortex
You do. You get it
inspiration.
at advantage though.
I need the
what do you
most
want to
help.
roll?
Yeah.
If you're trying to pretend to be Tuppence, then your active
What-
feat would
is
just
that a-
kick in. You
Ooh.
can have it at
What die is it?
advantage.
It's
Okay,
a
great. Okay.
D8, I believe.
That's fine.
19.
Nice.
Yeah. I've got a decent performance check. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes, it is a D8.
Your party inspiration canceled out my natural penalty. So I got a 15.
Okay.
And I think Embers is not trying anything fancier. She knows she can't sing, but she is just kind of like goes to a pillar and just like kind of slaps out a rhythm.
Tuppence, as you keep playing the Requiem for Remembrance, Embers' beat joins you, and she's perfectly on time. And
Sounds
Tuppence
good.
or
Keep
Elwyn,
it up. Sounds good.
Ellen doesn't know the words to the song unless there are words on the sheet music.
Just hum along.
there
but-
weren't words.
Huh?
There weren't words.
There weren't words. So she'll join in the way a chorus might with
Kind of
just
vocalizing.
vocalizing and embellishing. Yeah.
Hey, Ariel.
Yeah.
Elwyn's voice joins the music. You now have a beat and then some vocals going along with it. And a word.
I guess.
What did you roll?
Well, I was gonna do the
Did
hum
you?
along thing too, but I got a 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Decent singing
Is
voice,
there?
too.
I'm wondering if. Yeah, I think I would change.
I didn't like. He's the most quiet one, in the as far as music, and now
You
Well,
can
if
see-
he's using his actor feat, then he is actually probably shapeshifted into Tuppence.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
is singing in Tuppence.
This is my thing to talk about, not yours, friends. Okay.
I was making a joke about what
I
you're
know.
actually doing.
Well, what I was about to say is Tuppence has spare instruments on her.
Exactly. So I was gonna see if I could have one of the spare instruments, and then also, if I had to, I could change like the vocal cords or something
Mhm.
to and like kind of like to match what Tuppence sounds like.
I do have a drum actually,
That could be for
and a lute
Embers.
and a lyre.
Yeah, I'll take the lute.
Singer and a liar, too.
And I'll
Maybe I'll take the drum.
do my best.
Okay. Vert joins in, shapeshifted into
Tuppence.
Tuppence.
That's
Yeah,
so
so there's
weird.
another
And
Tuppence here.
playing. You said the drum.
No, I'll do the lute.
You,
I'm on the
okay,
drum.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You take the lute from Tuppence and you join in, and together you have a complete picture of this song. And Nim's stirrings increase and begin to grow. Just a second. And she slowly uncurls from where she was holding her tail and rises up to her full height, and you can hear almost like the long years, probably, of, well, maybe not years, but depending on how Feywild times has passed, long time sleeping here all by herself in her isolation and sorrow, as her bones kind of crack, and she stands from her spot with a deafening and looks around at the group of you and just roars, "I don't want to feel it!" And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh my gosh.
Because we don't have time for a combat. Oh, it's going to be.
We have two Tuppences. Surely we can convince one fairy dragon.
And that's where we'll pick up next time we
Oh,
play in
man.
the new year.
Oh, what a cliffhanger!
Yeah. I'm glad you guys made it this far. I
Yeah.
am glad you made it this far. We're ending a little early, but it's a good place to end.
Mhm.
So thank you to everyone who tuned in to watch. Thank you all for playing as always. And we'll see you with more of this in the new year. So have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.